Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're back to playing Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly. So, last time we actually had quite an interesting event, I guess? Is that the way you would put it? It doesn't really matter in the end. But, yeah. Basically, we got some of Hyde's backstory, but we also got our favorite couple fighting again. So, that's always fun. But anyways, let's get right back into it. If I'm being honest, I think the arguing between the two is kind of annoying, but maybe that's just me. Alright, first wave of visa applications to Europe rejected for failure to include passport signatures. Why would they straight up reject them and not basically like tell them, hey, we need the signature from you? Or is it a bigger deal than I'm thinking? I don't know. I don't know how a lot of government stuff works. Rise and fall of the Weirdstein box offices, a brief history. Interesting. Sold out replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales. Oh no. Does that mean we're gonna have a lot more of Silver's family? Oh god. I swear to God, if the cafe fills up with a bunch of astronaut motherfuckers, I will start taking some problems. Okay, that can wait. As always, I think we've, at this point, met everyone. So, stories. Does everything happen for a reason or nah? That's a good question. I wonder how everyone's doing. Oh shit! It was like by him. Oh, that's cool. She does look good. Gotta give the confidence boost, you know? Trucker fell asleep and crashed near the 4th Avenue. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I'd reckon you want to avoid the area for the moment. Oh, I hope the guy's okay. If you didn't know this, being a trucker kind of really sucks when it comes to accidents, as almost everything is your fault, unless it's blatantly obvious it's someone else's fault. And it's just because, like, how much more weight is behind, like, basically the trucker. It really sucks. Road construction on Leon Leonora Avenue? Am I pronouncing shit wrong? God, I'm getting so self-conscious. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Oh, the sounds in this game. If I were just to, like, dull the music and just have the sounds, I swear to God, this would be like borderline ASMR. But I really like the music, so I don't think I could ever do that. Here we are. Oh, here we go. Right in the nick of time. Ooh, who is it going to be? Oh, Amanda and Silver. And to think, I was just talking about astronauts filling up the cafe. Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Lemon. Yes, we're also very, relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755 distressful. Hey, that actually works out to 100%. Nice. See, it's little details like that that really, really help sell a character like Amanda. Because if the digits were off, you just expect like, wait, why? With someone like Amanda, they should be really good at calculations and stuff, right? So why are they getting some wrong? So yeah, you know what? To me, this is a nice touch. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully, this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. That is my wish. I love these two characters. And I want to experience a nice evening with them. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Kinda, sorta. It really depends. So like saying like hi or like how you doing this evening is common, but not always. I think it's more common than it is not. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't go out to cafes and places. So I'm not actually someone who can give you much info about this. Like, I'm trying to think when the last time I went to like any of these, and it's been years. Or at least it's like, if I do, it's typically at least on my own accord, at least, right? I'm thinking at least once a year at most. Like, if I'm going out with others, I guess it's more common. Because it's one of those things, like, it's kind of an inconvenience sometimes to get all the ingredients and cook and prep for everyone's, like, dietary restrictions. So sometimes it's just easier to go out and order food. And you know, a nice evening on the town is nice. But damn, I'm out of the loop. Therefore, good evening. Good eve. Even in reality, it should be good night. We find that very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we met, Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. But additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem to only be marginally. Amanda? Yes, what is it? I think Lemon tried to interject a couple of times. Give me if I'm mistaken, Lemon. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived, I observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. We apologize for interrupting you, Lemon. Oh, when she goes pink, it's just so adorable. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We've been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during a visit here. It seems to us our siblings who previously visited Earth come back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Wait, do you guys have like fields of study specific to each planet of life form? If so, that's fascinating to me. That means this species is so curious about other life forms that they just want to learn about them. Oh, that's amazing. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. There you go. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So, are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, the fuck? DGAPC team is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and adventurer. He is deserving of respect. And his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Wow, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Lemon. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about our gossip, right? Actually, I do have a question. So I get with their species, let's call them the Galactus, or actually, you know what? Let's call them Star Children. So, with the Star Children, they could live for, and I think it would be reasonable to think they live for a very, very long time, as they not only can travel from wherever the hive mind is to remote planets, but they also can stay here and travel back. Even if they were traveling at 99.99% the speed of light, that would still take a stupidly long time. I would expect that they would have to live for like millennia, would they not? I'm just so curious. And then in that same way, seeing as Neil became silver, does that mean, if not his essence, but can his body die? Or how does that work? I don't know. I feel like I'm raising some interesting questions that I kind of want answered, but at the same time, I like the mysteriousness of it. Huh. What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings, then. Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all. And I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. we must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're the barista yourself after all. A barista? How am I? Oh, you mean the cafe. Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion. But I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Wait, can they travel through time and space? I'm curious, because I'm actually starting to wonder now if, because it's hinted at that our character is a type of being that is not an earthling, or at least not fully. So I wonder, okay, hear me out. I wonder if Silver travels back in time to create this cafe. But no, that doesn't make sense, because we were the ones that created this one, right? I'm curious. I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Lemon, but things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then, I would like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was. A coffee drink. And I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. Bitter and tart. Was it just double lemon? No. It was lemon and honey coffee, right? No, because that wouldn't be... Oh, shit. Fuck. The only one I can remember is the milk-based drink. Because it was milk, honey, mint. Or vice versa with the honey and mint. Shit. What was the first drink he ordered? Okay. So it's bitter and tart, right? So that does eliminate... Okay, process of elimination. So if it's bitter and tart, that would automatically cut out honey. Right? But I'm trying to think. It has to have lemon in it. I don't remember if it had cinnamon, mint, or ginger. And did it have milk? I'm thinking it might be milk and lemon. If this doesn't look right, I'll try and order something else. Milk, lemon. That doesn't look right though. Fuck. I don't know. Nothing looks right. Shit. I don't... Okay. Okay, so it is coffee. I'm actually trying to... Like, look. Silva is the one I... want to impress most out of anyone. He's one of my favorite characters. Actually, I would say nearly tops out. he's so difficult to, like, they make you, okay, let me collect my thoughts. They make you, basically try to remember exactly what it was. Wait, it's bitter and tart, right? Is it 2 coffee and a lemon? Or, because coffee would add bitterness, right? I have no clue at this point. I'm just throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks. I got nothing better. And I need some extra, like, leeway. Also, that just does not sound good. A perfect, if unlikely, combination of sour and bitter. No. No thanks. Oh, that did seem to fill out your profile. That did seem to work though. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. Yes? And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. Did we get it correct? You have me crying. This game makes me cry. You know, I second what Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense, because we see ourselves in hindsight. When the truth is, we make ourselves up as we go along. An insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You have been a rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Oh, well, I had to learn and adapt here. It's been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I have changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask, how did you choose a specific earthling appearance over another? That is a good question. Our obvious observation is that earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process, I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes that always see behind the surface. Or Gallus' outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I bore these traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them? Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gallus' fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stop me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe. Star Trek? Is it Star Trek? Because that's what this looks like. Where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror, and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. Oh, that's so cute! Although I look different from when we first met, and although I've learned the ways of this world a bit and grown a bit, in many ways, I still feel the same. Different but same. Yes, different but same. Kinda makes sense to us. It really does. Whoa, that's a cool phone. Like the screen thing. You know though, I have a screen thing though I really like, and I don't see myself changing it anytime soon. Oh, is this loyal? No, this is from Per. Still no news from Minge? We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Oh, Silver. Sounds like things are going well indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Wait, what? Our apologies, but the machine is having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of the dating. Wait. That actually worked? Honestly? I thought that would have just went downhill. But okay. And it's been working really well. On average, there have also been some small issues. Though things are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. When in real life, saying hello to us is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. Oh my god. I mean, look, if you're texting someone online, whether it's a dating app or like something else, saying like hey is so fucking boring. Because what happens is, so let's say you say hey. The problem is it puts the emphasis on the other person to start a conversation, which is fine in real life, because it's actually a lot easier for most people. But online, it's like, just say like, start something anywhere. Like, fuck. Like even like, hey, how are you? Or how's it going? That way, when they answer, it's like, hey, it's going good. Or hey, it's okay. Or like, hey, not that great. Like, then you have a starter to go off of. Like, oh, if it's going good, it's like, oh, that's really good to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Have you been busy lately? Or like, if things are going okay, then it's like, oh, have you, I don't know. Okay is a weird one, because it's kind of like, in a middle ground, it doesn't give you any information either. So you have to work a little more. But if it's like a negative one, it's like, things have not been that great, or it's like, it's okay, I guess. Then you can go into like, well, what's been going on, if you don't mind talking about it. And then that gets conversations flowing. It's not that hard, but people fucking suck. However, if an opener is entirely honored or horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? What does horned mean? Like horny? Or is like a short form of like shoehorning something? Yeah, even more questioning. That is when the prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horn. Oh. Oh my god, they're talking about dick pics. Don't send those. Please. Whether you're a male, a female, or whatever, don't send sexual pictures. People don't like that shit. Like, I guess it's different if, like, you guys are talking sexy and it's like the other person initiates, like, hey, why don't you send a picture? Then you're good to send a picture. But, like, if you're not comfortable with sending those pictures, just say, like, hey, I don't mind showing off in real life, I just don't feel comfortable sending pictures. That's okay. And if they don't like it, then that's them disrespecting your boundaries. And it's probably to just walk away from that. Because if they're going to disrespect your boundaries on one thing, they might do it in another area. Or in any area they feel like it, you know? And that's not good. The other thing is, if you're sending a nude or like a lewd picture, don't send the most boring ass fucking picture. Make it interesting. Show like a body pic, not just like a close-up of your privates. Like, that's boring. Why am I giving sex advice? Like, that's my life now. That's my life. Why has it come to this? Out of everything that could have happened, it comes to me giving sex advice. God damn it. People do that? Oh, yes. I think I would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood, and if they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. See? Horns can be really pretty, you know? Wait, does silver swing? That's interesting. But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do, before they even write a single word. I can imagine. Actually, don't a lot of dating sites have a thing that specifically filters pictures, either not allowing you to send them, or like makes them like bluey, so you have to click on them to actually reveal it? And sometimes Earthlings express interest. But after reading a joke that is statistically funny, 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block conversations. Wait, what? Hold up. Express interest after reading a funny joke, sad face, and block conversations. I am so confused. Are your jokes just bad? Funny for you 99.908% of the time? Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer L'Oreal. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to prefer the asymmetrical earthing. It's just, she sounds like a really nice person. A good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. Okay, if you didn't know this about faces, it's weird. You're gonna be more attracted to faces that are symmetrical on average. But when it comes to actually remembering a face, faces that have something odd on it, like a scar, in my case, actually will be much more memorable. Because it's something that makes it stand out, you know? She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything, and a smile. Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might be getting a date with. I really hope so. Oh my god, is Amanda into female women? I wonder. Actually, I wonder if the whole species is just like bisexual. Huh. I mean, it would make sense to some degree. So, I mean, why not? Do they have a day and a time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. Oh. Well, that's not good. So, I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected, but Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There's so much they must let go of first. It's not that. The problem is, there's a few different problems. Like, for example, a lot of people don't want to be hurt because they've been hurt in the past. So they become very guarded. And it makes it hard for them to make friends or, I guess, even like do a lot of social interactions. And the thing is, if you're willing to work with that person, over time, you can become their friend, like a very close friend to them. And that will likely be a long-lasting relationship, you know? As it's just typically what those kind of people are. But the reasons why people are guarded can be many reasons. It can be out of the fear of people leaving. It can be the fear of being hurt. Or it could just be a lifetime of abuse. It can be a lot of reasons. And there are some people who just are very picky with people too. And it's difficult. I will agree with Amanda on that one. But sometimes you just gotta stick with it. And when people let you into their lives, please respect that. That's a big deal for some people. And you never want to hurt someone, even if it's by accident. We cannot live like that. But I get Amanda's point of view too. It would be so much more convenient being able to share everything with everyone at all different, like all at once, every second. Because then you just don't have to worry about being judged. Everyone already knows everything about everyone, you know? That actually sounds pretty nice. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as the desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt to the way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthling's code and behaviors. He did not just want to understand. He wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems like we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. I will admit, I will be sad to see Amanda go back to her home. Yeah, home. I kind of like Amanda. She is an interesting contrast to Neil and Silver, you know? Neil/Silver, I guess. But Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. The agent. Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick. Oh, shit. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more citizens in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like it's raining outside again. Well, there's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. Well, you haven't been the most trustworthy element, so I think I'm gonna have to look for it if it's all the same to you. Maybe it's fallen behind the counter? Let me check our lost and found drawer first. Would this happen to be it? Seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it. Well, how astonishing. It was here after all. Sounds like my suspicions weren't entirely wrong, were they? Oh shit, I totally forgot about that. Was I supposed to give that to Silver? Fuck. It was an honest mistake. Before you make another honest mistake, I'd like you to remember that I'm good at my job. Shit. Fucking Mr.Clean is on a goddamn ass. Of course. That sounds like a very impressive job to have. What you doing? What is it that you're doing exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them. I get that in terms of like the term where it's like one person from one country comes here illegally, or is here and then stays longer than they should, becoming an illegal alien. But when literal aliens come to your country, why the fuck do you care? Darling, I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter a building? Okay. He's getting that because he's hot. That's it. That, and I kind of like the idea of being bit. We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them. Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that have been alien sightings around this calf. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything under the ordinary, young man? Do you not think there's just a bunch of people just fucking with you? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it's always seemed very above board to me. Why are you threatening people on... What? Oh, is it... Gala, I love you, but like... Hyde's not threatening anyone. He's trying to be sexy. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that young people enjoy these as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. You are horrible at your job. There's literally 3... Well, okay. To be honest, there's literally between 2 and 3 aliens in this cafe. Silver and Amanda, who is hiding behind the counter. And then, it's not really confirmed, I don't think. But I would question whether the bartender or barista is one. But that's a weird thing. They imply that they were born here, which would give them citizenship. But on the other hand, they're also implying that they're like half alien. So I don't even know if that would allow them with access to citizenship. I don't know. That's confusing. I don't know how that works. I'm curious though. Because I would have to apply similar logic to our world to this, right? So if an alien came down and had a kid in a country, would they have citizenship? Like the kid? Or how does that work? Like in theory, you know? Huh. But you still can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your supervisors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big of an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue of what to make of them, you know? Okay, this might be different in this universe, but at least in ours, I think the average person wouldn't give a shit. Honestly, I want to say the average person would be kind of welcoming to the idea of aliens. I don't know. I would be. I would think, as long as they're not hostile, it'd be kind of like, ah, that's kind of cool. Okay. It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they're born aliens, and aliens will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decide they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Wait, you literally have the right to look and express yourself. You have the right of self-expression and free speech. Why would that be a problem? If, like, you wanted to look like an alien, you have that right to do so. What's up? This just bugs me. This is one of those things where it's like, yeah, we want you to have the rights to do what you want, but, like, not if it's in the quote-unquote wrong way. That's just how this comes across to me. And I guess it just really fucking bugs me. Would it? Anyways, Top Brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. This just sounds like security theater. I see, so how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right? I do wonder though, what is it? I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I just have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel unearthling at heart, would they really be more different than the people who live in the city? Then the people in the city are different from each other? Or would it just be another version of an earthling? Why are we doing the philosophical question? Hide, what the fuck? You can't just thread people online. I fucking defended you. I want to take my heart away. But look at that face. It's that look. It just gets to you. Perhaps no less beautiful? You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know. Nor do I care all that much. I'm just trying to get the job done here. But you sure have opinions, don't you? Yeah. Oh god. You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you? Now surely that is... You do know harboring illegal aliens is a crime. Ugh. Amanda, shut the fuck up. I was thinking out loud because a lot of things happened lately, so I was just processing it. Saws? If it was soy? Like, is that short for soy? Insensitive? What did he say? That was... How is that offensive? What was that? Oh, just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside, I'm gonna conduct a search. Meow. Wait, I have to do it properly. Give me a sec. Meow. What the heck is that? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. It's also relevant to the current... Drat, I have an emergency elsewhere. But if either of you think you're off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon. Meow! Kitty! Also, don't give cats milk. Most mammals lack lactase as adults. Even most humans do. So don't give animals milk. Just tips. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distressful. Or distasteful, whatever. Actually, it was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834% scary, and 38.931% exciting. I apologize, this is just nerves. We are truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No, I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? Meow. We see. Did you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is, indeed. Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both of us. Just make it hot and comforting, and what would you like, Simply? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Okay, a hot, very sweet, very comforting. The fuck would that be? Oh god. Oh, I'm fucked. Okay, what do I find comforting? I guess when I was a kid, hot chocolate? And I liked a lot of sugar in it. That's the best I have. Child instinct is kicking in. This feels wrong, but okay. Here you go, plenty of sweetness in this. Oh, this feels so wrong. It's just still, I'm not used to their people drinking from their finger. It's still weird to me. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Lemon. Is this like a wide variety of drinks? Or did I just... Child instincts? I gotta rely on child instincts more. This really works out for me. It is a very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearly 10,000 CPS? The fuck is that? I'm a fucking science nerd and I don't even know those terms. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. It does sound like he got suspicious today. That's far from the worst of it. What do you mean? Lemon, do you know the calf I said I'm opening? Yes. Well, it's not exactly like this calf. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. What the actual fuck? Why do they have good fucking acronyms? Do you know how hard it is to come up with these things? Like, even LASER is an acronym, and it's so good. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here and how to understand themselves. For all of them, this is an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are a sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? Oh, that is the worst concept to explain to someone. Because how the hell do you explain your love for your child, your love for your spouse, your love for your family, like other relatives, and your love for your friends to someone? How do you explain that? Love is so nuanced that, like, it's different. Like, for example, you love your kid and you love your friends and you love your relatives, but you're not in love with them. You're only in love with your partner or partners, you know? Oh my god, that is... I don't even know I wouldn't even know the beginning of to explain that. That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.42%. 98.429% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this. And you've been playing it very well. Oh, I think I forgot to give Gala his item. Shit. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You're always welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Lemon. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think he needs my wishes. Z. Good night, Lemon. See? Now we can use good night. I find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. I love the both of them. Ah, what a night. It has been a great deal more animated than we had bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Meow. 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 Oh well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. They are related! I still want to try this. Wow, that was surely an exciting night, but in the same vein, also kind of annoying. Like, that agent really needs to lighten up. It's getting to the point where it's like, I'm just trying to enjoy conversation with, like, some of the... I don't want to say best, because different people will have different opinions on it, but some of my favorite characters, and he comes in and is just an ass. But I wish I gave Silver the agent's card, because I wonder if that would have made things different, and how much different. Ah, fuck. I really dropped the ball on that one. I think this is like the second or third time that's happened. I just get so focused on the drink making, I kind of forget that I have items that I should be giving to people. And yes, that's my bad, to be fair. And it's what it is, but it's still kind of shitty, you know? But I will take what I can get, you know? Yeah. I know, okay, look. I will definitely replay this on my own time to get the best ending, I guess. But that's here nor there, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna end it there for now. So thank you for tuning into The Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.